Picture this, you're waking up. The world is still dark, the chaos of yesterday still echoes in your mind. But this time something's different. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you feel a strange sense of calmness. Your heart, once racing, is steady, your mind clear. You're not chasing the day. You're prepared forth. You're not just skuvang. You're in control. Not majevi manangchit balak thus. What if je hadjutran je manta fast what if kumasure with strength of our philosopher, the compuge of our warwick and the clarity of our sage? What if you could rewire your mind to respond to challenges not with stress but with peace and precision? The truth is you can. You don't need to wait for life to slow down. You can take charge to. And the stats with verwandschaft lösen samplasiatpufol, tatba some of this must rustle and mans and huster. The Stapksmasterrads out of mental clarity, the Sukrats are tumless and tudur going to learn hot apple. Stick with me and together we'll unlock the tools to not just survive each day, but thrive in it. We'll transform the way you wake up, the way you think, and the way you handle everything life throws your way. But some of that would be you'll have a powerful blam to plan couple of principles you can upload your pike manning to talk back control. Das isn't just thorough, astral practice tough that will make you stronger, sharper, and more focused than all. Are you ready to start your journey to inner peace and unstoppable strength? Imagine waking up to the sound of your alarm, the weight of yesterday still lingering on your mind, and the pressure of everything you have to do rushing in. It's easy to feel like you're already behind before you even begin. But here's the thing. Before the world gets a chance to tell you how to feel, you have the power to take control. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, understood this better than anyone. He said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." This simple reflection holds incredible power. It's a reminder that waking up is not just another task to tick off, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to start your day on your own terms. Yet, how many of us wake up feeling immediately overwhelmed, bombarded by thoughts about work, responsibilities, and everything else pulling at us? The key to regaining control is taking a moment of silence before the rush. Think of it as creating a space between you and the world. Before the demands of the day start, reflect on what truly matters to you. Think about your values, your goals, your strengths. In that moment, you choose what kind of day you want to have. You have the power to frame your mindset, to direct your energy. Instead of letting your first thoughts be about stress and to-do lists, choose to focus on the things that ground you. Think about what makes you grateful. Reflect on the things that align with your bigger purpose. Think about this. If you woke up every morning with a clear sense of gratitude and purpose, how different would your day look? You would step into your morning not as a victim of your circumstances, but as someone who has already shaped their mindset for success. Trathas reflectaban doesn't tuck lang, but ath makabusha de Franza. Tomorrow bevat je fat for manats. Classio is and think of for things you're grateful for. Ath can be as simple as your family of, up kunata to grow. Then choose one goal for the day that aligns with your purpose and commit to it. Write it down or speak it aloud. That small action will help rewire your brain for a day of purpose and control. You'll find that with each morning, you become more in charge of how your day unfolds. Love will test you. There's needed about that. While for setbacks, challenges, and unexpected changes, and that's as it full of a coolmed over thing that's it of control. You've probably been there one thing's done to go, or your planner, and frustrate pan starts to bow. But as I loosen the stops and the blah, while you can't control what happens to you can control how you respond. Opportunities, one of these, most prominent stopfuller suffers, said, what can not just external circumstances, but what can always just who will respond to them. This simpler truth is the badrak of unkipus. Think about that for a moment. How many times have you found yourself frustrated by things that were completely outside of your influence? A do-low flat and unexpected change in plans or an argument with a colleague. We spend so much on trying to control leads. Uncontrolled, but there's more we try. Zapotu plaches that satchers that sukrat duzant and futang. San kan trulubt, but aniuksaptangak, atsapat recognosing what's within akper to chunja and what hasn't. One must see a buastangam to things beyond control. We can focus on what we can control. For the respond the which has to mother folkede, uve bem lufraza kuvababul yua, instead of root frustrapan, not sandian it is spurred of frustrapan. Ruasto. What can I change and what do I have to accept? That is where your true power lies. The power to choose your reaction, your mindset, and your next step. The more you practice this, the more at peace you'll become with the chaos of the world around you. The real practice begins with awareness. Each morning, take a moment to write down 3 things that are outside of your control. It could be the weather, someone else's actions, or even global events. Acknowledge them, and then consciously let them go. Focus only on what you can influence today. What actions can you take? What decisions are within your control? By doing this, you shift your energy from resistance to acceptance, and in that acceptance, you will find the peace and clarity to move forward. You don't need to control everything. You only need to control how you choose to respond. It's easy to get caught up in the past or future. How often do you wake up already feeling behind, weighed down by yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's tasks? The truth is, we're all guilty of overthinking, worrying about what we've missed, what's coming next, or what we should have done differently. But here's the reality. True transformation happens now in the present moment. Seneca, one of the Stoic philosophers, once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This rings true because so many of our anxieties and stress come from what hasn't even happened yet. The future hasn't unfolded, and the past can't be changed, but we let them control our present. How many times do we wake up in a state of panic, already thinking about the meetings, the emails, the responsibilities, and the tasks ahead? We're so focused on what's next that we forget to focus on the moment we're in. And the truth is, most of what we worry about today won't even matter tomorrow. How many of those tasks are really urgent or important or life-altering in the long run? The key isn't in constantly planning ahead or dwelling on what's behind. The key is focusing on what is right now. The present is all we truly have. Once we start acknowledging the power of the present moment, we unlock the potential for real productivity and peace. Imagine this. If every morning, instead of diving into your to-do list or replaying mistakes from the day before, you simply took 5 minutes to focus on what's in front of you. What can you do now, in this moment, to move forward? Even if it's just a small step, it's progress. That's how you break free from the constant pressure of what's to come and start living in the space where real transformation happens. Focus on now. You'll find that when you stop getting lost in the what-ifs and start investing in the what-is, you'll achieve more and feel more at peace. Each small action you take in the present builds momentum, and before you know it, you'll have accomplished more than you ever thought possible. Adversity is something we all face at different points in life. The setbacks, the challenges, the obstacles. Sometimes it feels like the world is conspiring against us. It's easy to fall into the trap of feeling defeated or discouraged, to see these struggles as roadblocks that we can't get past. But here's the secret the Stoics knew. Adversity is not something to fear, it's something to embrace. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The essence of this idea is that what appears to be a challenge is actually an opportunity for growth. It's not about avoiding adversity, it's about using it as a stepping stone. When we're faced with tough situations, the instinct is often to retreat, to protect ourselves, or to complain. But what if we shifted our perspective? Instead of seeing hardship as something that limits us, we could see it as something that teaches us. Every difficult situation holds a lesson. The Stoics didn't just accept hardship, they thrived in it. They understood that the harder the battle, the greater the growth. Imagine a blacksmith forging steel. The heat and the hammering are intense, but the result is strong, resilient steel. Similarly, the challenges we face shape us into stronger, wiser individuals. When adversity strikes, stop and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better? Instead of complaining about the challenge, look for the lesson within it. This is how you transform struggles into opportunities. It's not about the obstacle, it's about the mindset you bring to it. The best parts of your life will come from these moments of struggle, if you allow them to. Reflect on your own life, on those moments that felt insurmountable at the time. When you look back now, you'll see how those moments shaped you. They became the very foundations of who you are today. Your resilience, your determination, your strength, all were forged in the fires of adversity. Those moments weren't setbacks. They were setups for the success and wisdom you have. Self-discipline is often misunderstood. Many of us view it as a limitation, a set of rules that restrict our freedom. But what if I told you that self-discipline is actually the key to unlocking the ultimate freedom in your life? It's not about denying yourself, it's about taking control of your life, your habits, and your future. Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, put it plainly: no man is free who is not master of himself. True freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want in the moment. It comes from having the power to make choices that align with your long-term goals and values. The freedom that comes from self-discipline is the freedom to shape your own destiny. Think about it. Every action you take, every decision you make today is building the foundation for your future. Your habits, the small things you do consistently, are what set you apart from everyone else. It's easy to think that big success happens with a single massive breakthrough. But in reality, it's the little things, the daily actions, that accumulate over time and create lasting change. Whether it's choosing to get up early, committing to exercise, reading a book, or meditating, these seemingly small decisions have a powerful compound effect. They shape who you become and what you accomplish. The challenge is to make self-discipline part of your daily ritual. It doesn't have to be extreme or overbearing. It just has to be consistent. When you wake up, what's the first thing you do? Are you starting your day with intention, with a commitment to do something that aligns with your bigger goals? Imagine what would happen if every morning you spent just 20 minutes doing something that fuels your future, whether that's working on a project, exercising, reading something that inspires you, or reflecting on your goals. Those small, consistent actions build up over time and begin to compound. What starts as a simple routine turns into a powerful force that propels you toward your future. If you want to master self-discipline, start with one small thing today. Make it something that aligns with your long-term vision and do it every day. It could be as simple as drinking water first thing in the morning or taking a walk to clear your mind. The key is that it's a small, consistent action that keeps you moving forward. When you control your habits, you're no longer a victim of circumstance. You're the creator of your destiny. And that, my friend, is true freedom. Let's take a moment to recap these 5 Stoic lessons that can rewire your mind every morning. First, you start your day with reflection and intention, taking control over how you enter the day, focusing on what truly matters to you. Second, you accept what you cannot control, freeing yourself from the burden of trying to change everything around you. Third, you focus on the present moment, stopping the cycle of worry about the past or future and anchoring yourself in the now. Fourth, you reframe adversity, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. And fifth, you master self-discipline, knowing that your daily habits are the foundation of your future. These 5 principles, if practiced consistently, will not only change the way you think, but the way you live. Now, think about this for a moment. Your mornings are the starting point for your transformation. They're not just the beginning of the day. They're the first step in becoming the person you were always meant to be. By practicing these Stoic principles daily, you're not just going through the motions of life, you're actively shaping your future. Each choice you make, each action you take, is leading you closer to the life you've envisioned for yourself. And the best part? When you take control of today, tomorrow takes care of itself. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Remember, your future is shaped by the actions you take today. So stay strong, stay focused, and live intentionally. The power is in your hands. Now is the time to begin. Here are some suggested keywords for B-rolls based on the chapters of your script. These keywords can be used to generate visuals or guide the creation of footage in line with the content.